Good morning, guys. So today I wanted to do you my 5-minute makeup routine. So in other words, this is what I do pretty much every day when I'm rushing to work and I just need quick makeup on my face, something to make me look alive and, you know, to just get rid of any redness and this kind of thing. So as you can see, I have literally tumbled out of bed. My hair is a complete mess. And all I've done to my skin so far is I have used this, which is the Ren Clear Skin 1 Minute Daily Facial. I'm a little bit in love with this. I got it just at Christmas time actually as a present and haven't stopped using it. Like, it's nearly finished already and I've had it like hardly any time at all. It's got vitamin C in it and it's just a lovely formula. Oh, it smells amazing. And it's just, yeah, it's amazing. So all I've done is wash my face with that this morning, and then at the moment you guys will know that I am trialling some creams for you if you follow me on Facebook. I'm trialling three anti-aging, sorry, three. I'm trialling 3 anti-aging creams. And at the moment I'm on this one. This is the Transformulas Marine Miracle Face Cream. So that's the only other thing I have on my skin right now. So far this one's going good, it's nice. One thing I don't like about it is it's got no SPF, and living in Tenerife, that's, for me, not really a goer. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. It's nice, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, so as you can see, hair's a total mess. So what we're gonna do, just to get it out my face, I'm just gonna put it in this little bun that I learnt quite a while ago, which I just literally twist my hair and turn it round on itself. And that just keeps it completely out of my face. And you literally just tuck it in and then it stays. Knowing me now, it will just fall out because I've said that. But yeah, so hair off face. Okay, first thing, what I do when I'm in a rush. I always need to prime. So I really love this Glorious Natural Primer. It's quick, it's easy, and it feels like it's actually doing some good to your skin. So with this, I just literally dab it on as much as I feel I need. It's got quite... it feels like an oily texture, but when it dries, it's not like that at all, so it's fine. And I literally just rub this in. Well, I say rub, I pat, because I don't like to drag my skin. So I put this under my eyes, everywhere. And it just gives your skin a real good base for the day. So like I say, I'm just patting this in. I just feel like when you pat makeup in, it really holds to your skin a lot better than if you just rub it, because then you're just moving it around your face, whereas if you pat it, it's actually absorbing into your skin. And this is full of such good things that you really do want that to be absorbed. So, like I said, just pat that in. Make sure it's all in. I even put just a little bit down onto my neck. Because I'm getting the old girl wrinkles on my neck, you know, like nearly 30 in 3 months. So, yeah, just needing as much goodness as I can get into my skin. So, okay, done. Primed. Boop, boop. Okay, next stage. So then it's onto foundation, and when I'm in a rush, and this is literally 5-minute makeup, don't forget, so I don't want to take a million years of your time or something. So what we're going to do is literally, this is my go-to foundation of the moment. I am in love. This is the Dior Forever. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I think this colour is just a little bit too dark for me, like ever so slightly, but I like that because I like my foundation to give me a bit of colour. And it's got SPF in it, and I don't know if you can see here, but it's just full of goodness. Oh god, ignore my nails, sorry, I still need them done. But yeah, it's full of goodness, it's amazing, and I just absolutely adore it, really, like such a nice foundation. Sorry, I've totally got a watery eye now. I'm crying because I love makeup so much. Okay, so then I'm just going to literally pop this onto my finger, and I'm just going to dab it onto my face. So, just like so. And I literally do just mean dab it everywhere. Like that. Now this foundation's quite good because it's not super fast drying, so you do have a little bit of time to work with it. Now you could just rub it in with your fingers. If you're in a real rush, you could just rub it in with your fingers. I'm tempted to do that just to show you. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to do the brush. Okay, so then I would get my foundation brush, which I can't find. There we go. La foundation brush, and this is from the all the brushes that I use, by the way, are from the Bellamy Cosmetics set, professional set, and they're all in there. It's freaking amazing, such a good set, really. So then just literally get it into your skin like so. So yeah, as you can see, there's absolutely no care taken with this at all. Like, I just make sure it's on. essentially, like especially when I'm in a rush. And like I say, sometimes I will just use my fingers because it's quicker, and you know, it does essentially the same thing, it just doesn't necessarily blend as well. And if you're in a rush, like fingers are fine, as long as they're clean, guys. Like never ever ever put your makeup on without having clean hands, because God, you're just going to spread bacteria and get zit. One of which I have on my cheek right now, which I never usually get, so maybe it's a change in climate, moving from England to Tenerife, who knows. So yeah, there we go. Like when I'm in a rush as well, like I don't tend to focus massively on coverage and things. Like I just want to make sure that I look alive, essentially, and ready to go to work. So there we go. Apologies as well, guys, because my hair is in mega need of being dyed, but I think what I'm going to do is do a video for you on dyeing your hair at home. I have blonde hair naturally. I don't know if you can see any of my hairs, but they're really light, and I dye it black, and people think that that's really quite strange. Just that, maybe is. But yeah, I don't know. I got bored, wanted a change. You know what us girls are like for being bored and wanting a change. So there we go. Anyway, makeup's all in. So that's the foundation done. Quick, easy peasy, and oh, I just love this foundation too much. Like, it's so amazing. It just gives you such nice coverage. I don't know if you can see, but it's just, oh, amazing. Right then, so next thing. When I'm in a rush, I don't really do the whole contouring thing so much as, breaking my makeup. I don't do the whole contouring thing as much as I would normally. So, I do a little bit, but not to the extent I normally would. So this little pen is, actually, I don't know because they've stuck a barcode right over it, but it's the Touch Illuminator. And you know what? I don't know where this is from, but I will find out for you and I will link it below. But it's a cheap make. It was like £3, yeah, or €3, €5, depending on where you are in the world. Sorry, my eye won't stop watering. Anyhow, so with this, I literally slap it on like just under my eyes, anywhere you want to brighten up, because it's an illuminating concealer. So I'm literally just bobbing this on here. What I tend to do is do it right next to my nose as well, because I hate those little red bits that you get. So like so. And then what I will do is go down my nose, down the centre of my nose, slightly above here, like this. I love this pen because it's just too easy. And then I will literally as well just do the bottom of my chin here. Because what you're wanting to do essentially when you're doing your concealer is lighten up the middle section of your face. The sides you obviously want to look thinner, so that's why you contour the sides so it looks thinner, but the front you want to brighten. So obviously all this middle section is where you want to be focusing your concealer. So we have that and that, done. And then I have like, well maybe you don't agree, but I have like little dark shadows I always think in the corner of my lips. So I always pop a little bit there as well. And again, I just use the concealer brush because it's big, easy, and saves time when you're rushing. And you just whack that into your skin. Same as everything else that we've done so far. So down the nose. Blend it in, guys. Like so. Now, I'm really sorry about this watery eye. I'm going to have to get some tissue. So get right in next to your eye. Now sometimes I don't like going so close to my eye with the brushes. I don't know why, it's just a weird thing I have. So I will sometimes just blend it with my finger when I get a bit closer to my eye as well. But it's fine. You're probably not as weird as me, so you don't feel the need to do that. But I just like to make sure it's in by tapping it as well. So there we go. So that's base, bit of concealer. And then I do just put a little bit more concealer on top under my eyes because I always look tired. Well, I think I do anyway. And this is the Double Wear. You'll have heard me talk about this a lot, by Estee Lauder. And I use the Light Warm, and then I just dab a couple of dots just around my eye area, because that's the area that I really like to make sure that looks a little better. And again, because we're doing 5-minute makeup and we're not doing fancy pants, I'm just using the foundation brush again to just lightly, now I tend to dab concealer in rather than brush it, because there's no point brushing it away from where the areas you want it. So you just want to press it into your skin, like so. So just gonna keep pressing that in. Now, I love this concealer. It's pretty heavy, but if you just want to make your whole skin look flawless, it's lovely. I just go on the top of my eyebrows as well. My eyebrows are terrible at the moment, by the way, please don't look. They massively need some TLC, but I just haven't had time. And you know, sometimes you just don't. So we can make them look good with makeup anyway, it's fine. Okay. There we go. Looking good. Right. So once that's all done, we're then going to set it. So for this, I like to use the Clarins Easy Matte Powder. Now, sorry, Ever Matte Powder, beg your pardon. And I like to use this based on the fact that it is matte. And I say that because I live in, I always like to say sunny Tenerife, but it's actually not that sunny today, it's a little bit cloudy. So yeah, that's why I like to use this one, because I just think it's a good sort of all-rounder, and it keeps my skin matte when I'm working, because I work just in a local bar, but I work through the day as well, so you just need to kind of have your makeup looking nice and matte. So I just literally bob this all over, actually, which some people would say don't do, but I say if it works for you, why not? So I really do like to set the under eye concealer, stop it moving anywhere throughout the day, but you've obviously primed already, so probably your makeup's going to look quite good and it's not going to stay anywhere. Oh, not happy with that brush, look at the hair's coming out. Ooh, oh no. Maybe it's because I haven't used it much. Anyway, bit of powder. Done. Then, next thing we move on to is bronzer. Now, I like to do bronzer, weird, frankly, so what I will do is just pop a bit on my brush, and I will, like this. Now, the reason I pout like I'm doing my blusher is because I like to make sure where my cheekbones are and do the bronzer just underneath. Now, this is a really light bronzer, which is why I kind of just do it like so, all over my face, just to get that little effect. Just give a bit of colour, because sometimes I can look really washed out, especially being naturally blonde and having black hair. Like, I have to have a bit of colour. So, and that wasn't contouring or anything like that, guys. I'm not going to show you that in this video because, frankly, it's 5-minute makeup, so we don't have time. Then the next thing I do is I will grab my go-to palette of the moment, which is the Sleek contour palette in medium. I love this stuff. It's freaking amazing. Like, you've got your contour powder, your highlighter, and your bronzer here. Your blusher here. And what I do with this is, when I'm rushing, I'm not going to even touch the contour powder, because if you contour in a rush, you're going to look like a lime stripy zebra, and nobody wants to look like that. So I just pick up a bit of the blusher, and I literally just do exactly the same thing as I've just done, because the blush is like a nice dark bronze. I just go over where I've just put the light bronzer. And I find this just actually does a little bit of the contouring work for you without having to do it yourself, and make it really neat. So I'm really sorry, guys, I've got such watery eyes. Okay, so there we go. A little bit of colour into my cheeks as well. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly grab the, I was going to do blusher actually, but I'm going to leave that to the end. So my next step, if I'm in a rush, now when I'm rushing I won't do like eyeliner and things, because it just frankly takes way too long. Oh, so I will use my favourite mascara, which is the YSL Shockin'. It's unreal. Like, this mascara has just saved my life, seriously, because my eyelashes, I don't know if you can see, are super fair and like barely non-existent, because they're super fair, super short, and I have blonde hair naturally, so I've got nothing to work with here. Like, really, they're too short. So I'm just going to literally pop some mascara on here.
Now, some people say this goes on a bit clumpy. I quite like that about it. I like the fact that it really grabs your bottom lashes. And like I say, sorry, that brush has left hairs all over my face. But yeah, so that's just, as you can see, like the one coat of mascara, and it just opens up your eyes so much. Like, you don't really need to do all the eyeliner and everything if it's just for general day wear. There's not a huge amount of point, to be honest. But it depends what you like and what makeup look you like. And to be honest, I do like to wear eyeliner because I've got the black hair. I like to make my eyes stand out a bit more. But anyway, so next thing I'll do when I'm in a rush is I will quickly grab this bad boy. And this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's amazing. Like, how did I not know about this pencil a million years ago? That's really my question. I've used a million other eyebrow pencils, everything, because again, as you can see, I have light eyebrows, but I have dark hair, so it looks kind of ridiculous. The Brow Wiz I use in dark brown, and I just literally use the comb first. Again, this is time dependent, so it depends how much time you have, but I just brush them into place, like so. I hope you can see that. And then I literally colour them in. I find this part quite fun if I have time, but then really stressful if I'm running short on time. So I'm just going to show you quickly. I start by drawing on the underneath section here into a shape. So I just put the line there, and then I draw this bit in, like so. So just... and you're creating an arch all the time. Now, I think brows are one of the most important features of your face, so you really do need to emphasize them. Like, I used to be one of, you know, the girls who didn't do this, especially when I had blonde hair. I never felt the need to do this. I just sort of left them as they were, but oh my god, what a difference it makes to your face. Like, it's crazy. So just make sure you're getting... I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but on this section you brush upwards rather than sideways, and then just connect them together. But it depends what kind of look you want for your brows. Like, the thing is, I think brows are very much one of these things where everybody likes their own shape, their own style. Some people like the real arch, some people like it more flat. So just do what you're comfortable with. There's no right or wrong here at all. I personally don't think, unless you go for that Liverpudlian sort of brow that's black and you've got really white hair. But then again, that's a choice too, and if you like it, hey, go for it. No one is stopping you, my lovelies. So then I'm just doing the other eyebrow as well. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay guys, so there we go, that's the brows done. Now, they're not perfect, they're not like I would normally have them, sorry you can't really see for that light, can you? But there we go, so face is coming together. Then what I like to do is use the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Caramel. I don't really know why I use caramel, maybe I should try a darker colour, but I just like this one. And you just literally brush it on top, and this just keeps your brows in place. But it's also got a lovely little bit of glitter to this, which I really like. Like, it's not, don't get me wrong, you're not going to have like full-on glitter brows, but it just has a slight shimmer to it, and just makes them look a bit more 3D, which I think is really cool. Now, once I've done my brows, I'll then go back and just do a second coat of mascara. Sorry, I still have this watery eye issue. So just pop another one on, because I'm very into the whole big clumpy lash look. Excuse the mascara face, by the way. Okay, so there we go. I'm starting to look a bit more like myself now. So if I was really rushing, that would be it. I wouldn't actually bother with much else. I might put a bit of blush on, but I would literally pop a bit of, lip balm on my lips, and I would be out the door, because sometimes, you know, you just want to sleep in. So anyway, when I've just got a normal amount of time, I'll then do a little bit of blush. So this is the Estee Lauder, and it's the Peach Nuance, number 421, and it's really nice. Like, you've got, it's highlighter and a blush all in one, so it like goes pinker and then more peachy. So if you slur it around, it's amazing. It's so good. And I actually just used a little brush that's in there when I'm rushing, because I don't have time to go through all my brushes and things. So, and I'll just pop that on the apples of my cheeks. Now, some people said don't put blush, you know, quite as far back and stuff, but when I've got my hair up or something, I like to take it that little bit further back. But as you can see, I'm just doing it really subtle. And it just completely wakes up your skin, like you look alive, which is always good. Everybody wants to look alive. And then what I would do, nearly finished, just my lips. Now, if I'm in a rush, I won't line them. No, because I just don't have time. If I have decent amount of time, I would line them. Usually my favourite is the Strip Down Pencil by MAC. And it's awesome. I love this colour. If it ever runs out, I'm going to cry. And I actually can't find it online either, so to get delivery to Tenerife is going to be pretty interesting. Getting things delivered here is nightmare, really. So yeah, what I was going to say as well about the brows is I have the pomade as well. This is awesome. It's smudge proof, waterproof, like everything proof. You pop it on your eyebrows, oh my god, they just don't move. It's seriously good, especially for hot weather. But like I say, when I'm in a rush, Brow Wiz, can't go wrong, like, at all. So then what I would probably do if I was rushing out the door, which obviously today is the 5-minute makeup, so just pop a bit of lipstick on. Nice and quick and sloppy. And that is the Freckle Tone by MAC. Love this colour. This colour with the Strip Down pencil, oh, it's nice. And then I would just pop a bit of gloss on top, whatever sort of mood I'm in. Today I'm in a bit of a glittery mood, and I fancy a bit of coral. And this is number 30 by YSL. Now, these lip glosses are so cool. Like, I picked this up in the airport when I was on my way here, and they have, like, I don't know if you can see, but this little angled applicator, and it grabs the lip gloss and keeps it in the middle there for you, so you can just... It's like the perfect width and everything for your lips, and then the other side you use for your top. So there we go, looking alive, which is great. As you can see, I haven't done any sort of eyeshadow or anything today, because if I'm in a rush I generally won't. What I might do, just to kind of emphasise my eyes slightly, is, and this is really naughty and I don't know whether this is okay, but I'm going to put my finger into the highlighter powder, like so, and I just do it with my finger below my brows, like just literally a little bit like so. And it just kind of wakes your eyes up ever so slightly. And then you can also just dab a little bit into the corners here. And that will also make you look equally more awake. And there we go.
That's it, 5-minute makeup. The only other thing I would say is when you do bronzer, always extend it down onto your neck, which I didn't do there, and that was very naughty because I always do that. And your foundation you can take slightly down onto your neck as well because you want everything to look the same colour. So just, you know, make sure you are all one colour because otherwise you're going to have the zebra look, and let's face it, it's just not cool. So, there we go. Hair can come down, and obviously then I would do something with my hair and make it look cute, but today I'm just doing the makeup video, so you get the idea, and there we go. And that's it. 5-minute makeup. Obviously with me talking a lot in between, but honestly that routine does take 5 minutes. Just bish bash bosh, done, out the door. The other thing is I would sometimes do my lower lashes to make me look a little bit more awake as well, but today I don't feel like it. I feel like being chilled and relaxed. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and I hope to see you for my next video. Thank you. Mwah.